number 28, Gio Halalon. Shooting guard from Manila, number 15, Jordan Heading. Number 1, Aaron Black. Shooting guard from Valenzuela City, number 71, CJ Cancino.
A guard-heavy rotation here for Meralco as they bring in Black, Newsome, Cancino to start this ball game as we get the first possession of the game with the TNT Tropang 5G. See Gio Halalon gets it to Kelly Williams. Jordan Heading being chased around by Cancino. Gets some space. That's a quick foul.
With a nice slash to the basket. So once you get the head, of that shoulder of that defender.
For the first minute, already 3 free throws for TNT. They had a total of 47. And Jordan Heading sees the lane again and finishes.
And harder for TNT to read.
And he's been their leading scorer in the elimination, so we all know how good he is scoring. Look at that! Window shopping for Gio Halalon, and that goes in for TNT.
I mean, they're just like taking advantage of the quickness here on the switches.
AB, sidestep. What a move. Gets it a roll in.
Aaron's such a good, versatile player. He can always switch from right to left or left to right.
Oh, the lefty going the other side.
Nice Euro there, splitting that defense.
8-4, almost a steal by Quinto. Oftana steps back, shoots a triple. Calvin Oftana gets a 3 in the face of Quinto.
Well, that's what he's really known for. That's why you have your hands full when you're guarding Calvin Oftana, because he can either burn you from the outside or even go to the basket.
Aaron Black fakes. Back shot is good for AB.
AB's the one that's really helping out, Meralco at this stage of the game.
4 out of 6 points of Meralco coming from Aaron Black. Meanwhile, Gio Halalon trying to go to BGR. Heading wide open. Wow, that's just too easy. That's a layup for Jordan Heading.
From the outside.
And this 3-point shot is brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook. That dive to the basket by Halalon through the Quinto stops. Cancino inside, finds a way.
So Meralco now, getting into the groove of things. Their shots are falling, so now the confidence is starting to get in there.
Jordan Heading just made a 3 earlier. The switch, the pull-up. Jordan Heading is on a heater right now. 9 points in the first 6 minutes of this ball game.
So that pick and roll with Brandon Bates is definitely going to be a problem. Is he going to be to back off and not extend out?
Gio Halalon just took it away from Cancino. Heading, what a pass. Halalon, Oftana, hot potato here for TNT. So many wide open shots. And BGR attacks Bates and gets the basket plus the foul.
Now BGR taking him one-on-one with that quickness. Brandon's got to play better defense.
TNT right now with a 10-point lead with 5:56 remaining. Their score is 18-8. Calm and collected. Banquero. And you heard during that timeout, coach, as we see this offensive rebound by Hodge leads to a wide open 2-point shot by Raymond Almazan. Banquero right there. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Nambata will create against Banquero. Fakes. BGR has to shoot. Fires a 3 and makes a 3.
You're talking about a lot of versatility for every TNT player. Their bigs can shoot. Kelly Williams, he's still on the bench, and yes, they all can drill the 3. That's a kind of game that they love to play.
Right now, that has given them an 11-point lead here in the first quarter. Meralco struggling to score. Hodge inside, muscles his way through.
Wow, he just brushed aside BGR.
And that's playoff basketball, coach. Very physical game here so far by Hodge, down low. Good steal there by Banquero on the handoff, anticipating where that ball will be. Quinto. Back in the paint. Quinto Oh, just hits the side of the backboard. Fakes and finally makes up for his mistake. And big run here.
You know, he's not really trying to close out on goal.
Pagoy. Oh, veteran move by R.R. Pagoy with the bump in the reverse. But for Meralco right now, coach, your defense in the last few minutes has been good on TNT, but it's the offense that's been struggling. But Calvin Oftana just negates any good defense. Banquero bites on it. Bonquinto head start. Gets it to Newsome all the way. Easiest basket so far for the Bolts.
That's a nice stop there on the part of Meralco, and yet that's something that they want to do. They want to run and get those easy baskets off a nice defensive stop.
8-point game. Pumuntin. Guarded by Hodge. Pagoy wants to post up Banquero. RR. Spins, shoots. Oh, nilinis pa. That goes in for R.R. Pagoy.
I saw a couple of Pagoy shots in the game number 1. He was like driving to the middle of the lane, and then he would also pull up. So that's a lot of confidence in him to get those shots in. And of course, Cliff Hodge definitely trying to power himself and dominate the paint too on the other side.
Cliff Hodge more aggressive on the offensive end lately in his last few games that we're used to, and he's been very productive for the Bolts. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Oftana with the step back. Calvin Oftana struggling to find any consistent offense here. Finally gets an easy one down low. Hodge has been feasting inside.
You know that caught the Bolts off guard.
Newsome now attacking, much more aggressive. Back-to-back baskets to start the second quarter for the Bolts.
That's their advantage. I mean, you got Newsome, you got Bonquinto, you got CJ Cancino. They're close to 6'3", all of them in height and very athletic. So those are the things that are going to be a problem for the 5G.
Tana fades, shoots. Calvin continues. He's in double digits with 11. Placing Almazan. BGR attacks the smaller defense. Kelly shoots a 3. Kelly Williams from the corner.
So look at the way they create space and they find those open shots. Because once they drive into the lane, you force the help, and those shots on the outside will definitely be open.
4-point shot doesn't fall for Chris Banquero. TNT can get a double-digit lead once again here. Oftana. Good defense. And Ciso gets the ball anyway. Pagoy against Rios. Feeds and makes.
Pagoy is getting his points the same way he's getting it in game number 1. He's bringing it closer to the basket. Very poised, very composed. And then he will just have a nice bump and a pull-up.
Newsome. Finds the lane. Forces the issue. Gets the basket plus the foul.
You know, a tough guy to defend.
And that's a difficult shot for Chris Newsome. Being guarded by the taller Calvin Oftana.
And not falling asleep on the weak side, noting that so far they have been allowing TNT to find their preferred points of attack, which has contributed to the lead. Coach Luigi also stressed that in order to get their offense going,
We're back to Newsome. Inside AB.
Nice play.
What a scoop layup against Enciso.
So side out of bounds play, and they were able to get a nice cut going into the lane.
Simon Enciso, crossover, drives, kicks it out. Pumuntin drives against Jose, fades. What a move by Glenn Pumuntin.
That's going to be a big problem if TNT is able to score in a one-on-one. And that's basically what's happening right now. Individual defenses are tested, and you have to be. You cannot force or ask your teammates to help you out. You got to take pride in being able to make that stop by yourself.
Rush shot by Brandon Bates. Missing. Heading down the game. That should be a foul against Jose, but they don't whistle it. Kelly Williams shoots a 3. He's made 1. Makes another. They kick it out. Rayson just checked in. Hits a 4. Big time shot for Kurt Rayson.
He's instant offense. We've seen him a lot of times when he comes into the game. He creates a lot of, he's like a spark out there, trying to get his team going.
That's a big-time shot by Rayson. Meralco needed that one. Kelly Williams. Second straight for Kelly.
They're trying to make some stops, but the outside shots are really falling at this stage for TNT.
What a block by TNT on Newsome. During maybe not your days, or maybe your days of playing, wasn't the 10-point lead almost insurmountable back then?
Back then, you know, I remember coming back from, in some of our games, we have gone back from 20 points down and even win games. We didn't even have an import that time. It was a tough matchup, and yet we can still persist and win. But of course, it's definitely harder.
Close defense here by Meralco. Pogoy against AB. He gets doubled. Oh, what a block by Hodge.
It's okay. Those are the hazards of...
That's part of the course because you're sitting there courtside, coach.
TNT came back from 21 points down and still win the game. So it's a total team effort.
I feel like I can do it all, coach, in my dreams. But look, who can do it all? Kelly Williams, near the first half, 4 3-pointers for Kuya Kelly.
I mean, still shooting the ball so well. But at least Meralco's only down by 14 now.
Yeah, just weather the storm if you're the Bolts. Newsome putting on the moves. The double comes, drops it off. Oh, buzzer beater finish. Well, Cliff Hodge climbing the tower on this play. You wanted to punch this in. There's a foul there.
There's a foul and, of course, the basket.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Banquero attacking the defense. Aaron Black, what a crossover. Leans in. Basket is good for the Bolts.
You know, even if Meralco was not able to convert on a 3 in the first half, you see them doing a good job of driving to the lane and, you know, they're slashing to the basket.
Raymond Batak now. There's out to Kelly Williams. BGR also has a 3 here in this ball game in the first quarter. Kicks it out, heading against Banquero. Tough layup. Jordan heading makes it look easy.
Yes, he just has that quick first step that's very hard to defend.
Black bully ball. Doesn't work. Aaron Black looks like he twisted his ankle on that last play.
He was limping going down on defense.
Dana. Out playing very physical in this one. Scoop layup, just what a finish. I call it of Tana. No space and finds a way.
I mean, Bates would really need to really be the rim protector there because he's the big man and he needs to intimidate guys driving to the basket.
Aaron Black shoots a 3 instead. AB misses. So Meralco still scoreless from the outside. TNT, chance to increase the lead. BGR shoots a 3. Second 3, and TNT continues to make their 3-pointers.
This is the difficulty. In game number 1, they suffered a lot from shooting those 3s, and they just went to the basket. Now, what's hard is they're going to the basket, and they're also shooting so well from the outside.
Hodge, posting up of Tana. With Hodge now with 15 points in this game.
You got to make Oftano work. I mean, he's always one of the thorns that will really give you problems in the game.
So 64-50, TNT. Again, shooting at a red-hot percentage from the 3-point arc. Heading. Trying to shake off Banquero. Gets the baseline drive and sneaks another layup through.
Really no one trying to swat away shots. Even Coach Luigi is looking at Bates.
Hodge now with a mismatch against Jordan Heading. Back-to-back baskets for Cliff Hodge.
Well, the good thing is at least Meralco's doing a better job with their offense.
But right now, Coach, TNT shooting 60% from the field, and that goes up even more after that shot by Rinang Bata.
It's just way too easy just driving in the lane.
Newsome has nowhere to go. Gets it finally to Aaron Black. They go down low back to Cliff Hodge. Kicks it out. Banquero. Drives, kicks it out. Extra pass. Newsom wide open three. Rebound by Bates. And it's Hodge and Bates battling for that one. And Oftana with a home run finish.
You see that these guys can really play defense.
Inside, Hodge, extra pass,
Beautiful play.
Ray has Chris Newsom on him with 4 seconds on the shot clock. Newsom steps back. Oh, drops Ray Napata, then gets the fader to fall.
Yeah, there's a mismatch there between Newsom because he's the big guard. He can take advantage of Napata on the post.
And right now, to talk more about what was heard during halftime, let's go to Miss Bea Escudero. Bea.
Andre and Coach Eric, after the first 2 quarters, the Meralco Bolts coaching staff called for more intensity on the floor. According to assistant coach Sandro Soriano, the team committed too many mistakes early on, particularly in their ball screen defense, which allowed TNT to attack downhill. He also noted several instances of miscommunication in their rotation, which is why heading into the final 2 quarters, the emphasis has been on trusting the game plan and executing it.
Newsom pushing the pace. Nunu, oh! That gets spiked by BGR.
He was aggressively going to the basket.
And take a look at this defensive stop brought to you by Pioneer Elastosil. Siliado ang bubong. They go out to Pugoy. RR, 6 seconds on the clock. RR spins, shoots, misses. Alto gets the stop. Quinto leaking out. Quinto will throw it down. As we go to a timeout here, the TNT still with a commanding lead here in the 3rd quarter with 5:07 remaining.
You have no choice unless you'll just be an ordinary player if you're not be able to overcome that. So it's really a lot of mental preparation and a lot of hard work in the gym and in basketball.
Says Quinto. It draws the foul against Calvin Oftana on the spin. And they get tangled up against each other. But right now, Coach, this is just me theorizing about CJ Cancino.
You make a nice defensive stop and a good rebound. I've seen Bates also a while ago. He was challenging shots, and that's the kind of defense that you want.
Oh, Kalinato, a rare source of offense. Newsom has the matchup against Kelly Williams. Cancino. Oh, nice spin! Boy, Era meets him up top. Take a look at this help side defense.
It's a nice.
Back to Almazan. Oh, nice play. Almazan. And that's a rare Alma slam. The backdoor cut.
Urin failed.
35 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Eram inside. Boy gets to Pugoy, who finishes on the 2.
He's just so composed, Andre. You know, even if he gets in through traffic, he doesn't panic. He just takes his sweet time in getting his shots off. What a veteran in RR Pugoy.
Off the bench, he has 10 for TNT. Black, 5 seconds on the clock. Good defense by Heading. He gets it. There's some time. And Calvin Oftana will lay it in. As Jordan Heading and crew trying to go up 2-0 in this best-of-7 series. He gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Quinto. Quinto attacks against Oftana. The bucket is good for Bong. Good screen by Almazan. Gets the basket inside.
He's very efficient with the way he plays. You know, he does his role very well.
Heading beats Aaron Black. Quick first step. Fades and scores. Right now he's expending a lot of energy trying to guard Arpagoy in the post, who's just manhandling CJ Cancino. Easy money for RR.
I think this is part of the game plan. They want to attack Cancino, really test him with his defense against that matchup against Pugoy.
Black goes down to Hodge. Black posting up against Heading. Aaron Black uses the right on the fadeaway spin.
That's what makes AB very difficult to predict because you don't know which hand he's going to be using.
TJ now trying to front Pagoy. Pagoy with a long catch. But he goes back down to post him up. Oftana loads it up, and Oftana is just automatic from the outside. Oftana. Crossover. Almazan. Calvin, one more time. Oftana, automatic. Nabata against Bates. Speed advantage goes to Ray, but Bates is there. Drops it off. What a pass inside to Galinato. Ray Nabata against Kurt Rayson. Double crossover, push off, mid-range. Money for Ray Nabata, which I think he heard you say that he wasn't looking to score.
Yes, because he wanted to pass. But the thing is, he was able to elude the defender. That's why, you know, that's a nice part about the guard. But look at the nice attack there. A hard drive by Chris Newsom.
Kevin Ferrer out to Simon Enciso. No, look at Galinato. Barrel himself inside and gets another two-pointer. But some numbers for you, Coach. TNT, 11 of 27 from the outside. Meralco, 0 out of 12 from three-point arc.
Yeah, they haven't gotten any threes in this game.
It's hard to believe that they haven't made a three-pointer with the shooters that they have. Heading, fires away. The game's coming one after the other in the semifinals. Eram inside. Boy, get the friendly roll. Rebound goes to Meralco. What a pass inside. Ooh, reverse doesn't fall, but that tip-in goes inside for Tyrus Hill.
It's a nice opportunity for Tyrus Hill. He just got into the game with a nice tip-in.
Basket counts. That's a first three-pointer for Meralco, courtesy of Kurt Rayson, who's hit the only 4 and the only 3 of the Meralco Bolts.
But I mean, at least they were able to break it already in this game, and so far they hope that they could bring it back to the way how good they shot the ball from outside.
Rayson for 4, gets it a goal.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Just keep on looking for any positive that you can bring back.
He's 5 more of those in 45 seconds, Coach.
Oh, wow.
That's a good sign for Meralco if Kurt Rayson.
That's only 2 possessions there, 2:24-second clock.
But look at that, Kim Auren with a tough bucket. And Coach Luigi will go back to the drawing board here. Coach Chot, 2 games away from going back to the finals of the Philippine Cup after this dominant performance by his squad.